Hello everyone, introduce myself. My name is Agustina Anggraini Inak from English Education at Universitas Maritim Raja Ali Haji. Here, I will presentation a journal titled Evolution of L2 Motivation in Higher Education. I will start it. Abstract. This paper investigates how L2 motivation evolves over time in higher education. A motivational intensive questionnaire was developed tested for stability and validity, and the administered to a sample of 145 first-year small students studying in the foundation years of Jubail Industrial College. Introduction. Motivation is a subject of interdisciplinary interest cutting through such diverse field of knowledge as the education, physiology, sociology, economics, and political science. Motivation, commonly defined as the extent to which the individual works or strives to learn the language because of a desire to do so and the satisfaction experienced in this activity. There are a few studies specifically targeting the nature of motivational evolution, but the big picture seems rather gloomy. There is a general consensus that motivation declines over time. One such study found that the motivation of Japanese graduate learning English first described over a period of 7 months and 10 seemed to establish when the learner started to develop realistic goals. The present study. The uniqueness of this study stems from the fact that it addresses an area that has not received sufficient attention. Instrument. Due to the scarcity of studies that tested motivational intensive, a new instrument was developed in order to measure exam procrastination. The participants were asked three questions concerning the weekly Wednesday quiz and the two major exams that they had had before completing the questionnaire. Procedure. The leader of each class of the foundation year's work asked to cause for students. The teacher were instructed to cause one student they considered above average, two average students, and one below average. This subject procedure was only intended to maintain a normal distribution by preventing the teacher from exclusive favoring desk-based study. Result. Procrastination items. There were procrastination area provided by the instrument preparing for the weekly quiz and preparing for each of the two major exams the participants had before the study. For the first area, the result of the main Whitney test showed that there was no significant difference between the time the two groups started preparing for the weekly quizzes. This question. The results of the study seem to lend some support to the other studies reviewed above that pattern gloomy picture was there is a pattern of motivation to decline over time. In the present study, this pattern was relevant, especially in action, procrastination, and daily studying, but not in the others area as discussed above. There are this possible explanation in the literature for the observed declining pattern. Pedagogical implication. The major pedagogical implementation of studying the Marco-temporal motivation is for teacher to have relative explanation, for teacher to have relations of their student motivation at different times. Other implication is that it seems reasonable to suggest that it would be more helpful to STEM teachers according to their motivation skill. Teachers will have a wide repertoire of motivational strategies are more likely to fare better with low motivation students. Future research. In this study, three possible explanations of declining motivation were discussed. A future study would see more light on which of these or others explanation is more relevant to which group of leaders and why. Future research would also explain why this declining pattern did not apply to the short weekly quizzes. That's all from me. Thank you and see you guys.